We would like to welcome everyone to the Fort School of Nursing Spring 2022 graduating class. This is our pinning ceremony. This is something that is special to nursing. You may not find anything like this in any other major, so it's very important to your graduates today, and we appreciate you being here. Before we begin the ceremony, the students have prepared a brief PowerPoint presentation of pictures throughout their journey to nursing school. So we would like, all of our graduates are sitting with their families now, and we'll get some directions and take our places later, but for now this is just for your enjoyment, so we're going to play that presentation for you.
I've been carried by grace. Don't ask me how, 'cause I can't explain. It's nothing short of a miracle. I'm here. I've got some blessings that I don't deserve. I've got some scars, but that's how you learn. It's nothing short of a miracle. I'm here. I think it over and it doesn't add up. I know it comes from above. I've got miracles on miracles, a million little miracles. I've been carried by grace. Don't ask me how, 'cause I can't explain. It's nothing short of a miracle. I'm here. I've got some blessings that I don't deserve. I've got some scars, but that's how you learn. It's nothing short of a miracle. I'm here. I think it over and it doesn't add up. I know it comes from above. I've got miracles on miracles, a million little miracles. Yeah, miracles on miracles. Count your miracles, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even count them all. You held me steady so I wouldn't give up. You opened doors that nobody could shut. I hope I never get over what you've done. I wanna live with an open heart. I wanna live like I know who you are. I hope I never get over what you've done. It's not coincidence and it's not luck. I know it comes from above. I've got miracles on miracles, a million little miracles. Miracles on miracles. Count your miracles, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even count them all. Miracles on miracles, a million little miracles. Miracles on miracles. Count your miracles, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even count them all. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. I try and I can't keep up. I can't even count them all. Yeah, I can't even count them all. I can't even count them all. Count them 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even count them all. Like when you healed my mother. I can't even count them all. When you redeemed my father. I can't even count them all. Even in the death of my brother. I can't even count them all. You were closer than no other. I can't even count them all. Oh, you broke my chains. I can't even. You saved my life. You set me free. You gave me victory. Oh, I can't even count them all. I can't even count them all. You kept my mind, Lord. I can't even count them all. You healed my body, Jesus. I can't even count them all. Oh, I can't even count them all. I can't even count them all. I try and I can't keep up. I can't even count them all. 'Cause every day there's a new miracle. I can't even count them all. I got breath in my lungs. I can't even count them all. I got clothes on my back. I can't even. My mother would say, I got food on my table. I can't even count them all. Lord, I know that you're able. I can't even count them all. Say, I can't even. I can't even count them all. I can't even. I can't even count them all. I can't even. I can't even count them all. Too many to count. I can't even. Miracles. I got miracles on miracles. A million little miracles. Yeah. Miracles on miracles. Count your miracles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even count them all. Miracles on miracles. A million little miracles. Thank you, Jesus, for the miracles on miracles. Count your miracles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even count them all. Count them all. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even count them all. Every day there's a miracle. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even count them all. Last time, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even count them all. All my life I've been carried by grace. Don't ask me how, 'cause I can't explain. It's nothing short of a miracle. I'm here. I've got some blessings that I don't deserve. I've got some scars, but that's how you learn. It's nothing short of a miracle. I'm here. I think it over and it doesn't add up. I know it comes from above. I've got miracles on miracles. A million little miracles. Yeah, miracles on miracles. Count your miracles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even count them all. You held me steady so I wouldn't give up. 2, 3, 4. I can't even count them all. Miracles on miracles, a million little miracles. Miracles on miracles, count your miracles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even count them all. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even count them all. Yeah, I can't even count them all. I can't even count them all. I try and I can't keep up. I can't even count them all. Yeah, I can't even count them all. I can't even count them all. Count them 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even count them all.
Students, you guys did a great job on that. I hope your families enjoyed seeing some of the moments from your 2 years here in nursing school. So we're going to go over some kind of housekeeping type things, kind of order of service. So in a moment, we'll have the graduates and the faculty come up on stage. When it's time for your graduate to be pinned, families will come up on stage on this side. We do ask for the next person in line, the next family, to be waiting at the bottom of the steps, just to kind of help traffic movement. You'll pin your graduate, and then you'll exit this side of the stage to return to your seat. At this time, if the faculty would come forward and sit on the back row. Graduates, you can also come start getting lined up. We're about to test their ability to alphabetize. As you can see, this was not on their final exam. However, it probably should have been. A few more directions here for our graduates. So when we get ready to pin, you guys will all stand, okay, like we talked about. First person will come over, be pinned, then you'll enter back into the row at the end, okay? Then Reagan, you'll scoot down, the whole row will scoot down. Keep it like a flow, okay? Okay. So, I don't think I introduced myself. My name is Dr. Kaylin Wattenbarger Baker. I'm the department chair of the Fort School of Nursing. Again, we're very pleased that you could all be here with us today. We're very excited for our graduates and proud of all of them and their accomplishments. And we're going to hop right into the ceremony. So first off, we would like to welcome Brad Hall. He's going to bring greetings from the university. And we also have a certificate of recognition from the Fort School of Nursing. He has been an instrumental person in bringing so many programs to the university, especially nursing. So, Mr. Hall, we'd like you to come up.
Wow, what can you say? Nurses never cease to surprise you sometimes, so thank you, Kaylin. My name is Brad Hall, and I'm Vice President for External Affairs, and I bring welcome from Dr. Larry Cocker, my president, and my colleagues on the leadership team, and just want to welcome everybody, family, friends, congratulate the students behind me. But just a few words that came to mind as I was watching that nurses are God's angels on earth. I'm convinced of that. So as you guys go out, you'll be somebody's smile, somebody's hug, somebody's ear to listen. So keep that in mind. 3 words that I was thinking about as they're coming up today are your faith, your family, and then you got to have a little fun too. So there'll be days when your faith will be tested and you'll have to sit and pray and ask God to give you the strength that you need to get through the shift or that difficult patient, or don't be afraid to pray with your patients or that mom or that dad that has a child at the hospital or that's come into the clinic. Don't be afraid to listen. Your family will be there after those hard shifts. And be sure to roll the windows down, get that Starbucks mocha latte, no milk, add a little extra air, empty cup, whatever your favorite drink is, and roll the windows down and drive with the radio up to relieve that stress. So when you get home, your family gets you and not the 10 patients you had on shift. And then I encourage you to have a little fun on the way. I'm telling you, nurses, when they retire, there's a book to be written because you can't make up some of the things that they get to see. It's just phenomenal. And I'm not a clinical person, but I've been around Kaylin and this crew, and a couple of the students in this class are really near and dear, Reagan and Abby Estes and Reagan Begall, and very proud of them. But, I'll tell a funny story. They've probably seen more in their pandemic than most nurses see in 25 years. So I'm a fan of when they fill the resume out, they should get at least 5 years experience for having to go through nursing school during a world pandemic. But I'll tell you all the funny that you guys can have with people like me who are in administration of your nursing homes or your hospitals. Had a patient, worked in a nursing home and had a little patient that I became really good friends with. And she was just a sweetheart. So when I would make rounds, it was between breakfast and lunch. And so she would give me a hug and she'd call me Bubby. She said, "How are you, Bubby?" So, it became a daily thing for us. And she would tell me she was hungry. Well, I can't stand for somebody to be hungry. She said, "I'd like to have a Mater sandwich." Well, I was over operations, so the cafeteria was part of my responsibility. So rather than ask the staff, I would go down and fix her a tomato sandwich with mayonnaise, cut tomato, onion, and put it together for her on regular bread. That was our regular routine at least 3 to 4 times a week. Well, I'd only been there a couple of weeks till I got to know everybody. So that 3rd week, we're in a clinical staff meeting, and the floor charge nurse says, "We can't keep this patient's blood sugar down." Before lunch, they would check it, and I'm thinking, well, why is that? I don't know. She eats breakfast, and it's fine, and then before lunch, it's through the roof. I'm thinking, well, we got to fix that. And then I got to thinking, can tomato sandwiches on regular bread with mayonnaise cause that? And they said, well, yeah, probably. And I thought, well, we've got to figure out who's making those tomato sandwiches. So the nurses started looking at me, so they started watching me. So we went from a whole sandwich to a half a sandwich. We couldn't just cut that out. But have fun with your profession. You guys are God's angels on earth. Kaylin, Christina, and Felicia, I've gotten to know them really well. And a nurse will jump in whenever anything's going on. We had an incident on campus, and I called over there, and Felicia answered, and I said, I need you at this place on campus. That's all I had to say, and she dropped the phone, and she was there. I appreciate Kaylin and like I say, Christina and Felicia. They even watch out for me. I mean, if they don't see me for a couple of weeks, just like they watch out for their students. They set me down one day and said, you're either going to the doctor now or we're going to take you. So that's the way they look after our students. And so I'm proud of that, and I appreciate them for that. But on behalf of Dr. Larry Cochran and our president, I want to welcome the family and friends. And family, just be forewarned, when you have a nurse in your family, holiday meals go to a whole new level. So you'll go from what color you're going to paint the house to a patient that had that same color in a procedure that come out of their body. So just be prepared. Either run for the bathroom or start the different conversation. So nurses have a whole different take on meals. So welcome, everybody. Congratulations to the students. And I look forward to being a part of this ceremony.
At this time, we would like our faculty speaker, Ms. Christina Petrie, the program coordinator, to come up.
Hello, it's so good to be here to honor these graduates. And yes, I did bring my Bible up. How many times did I take my Bible to class with you guys? Innumerable times. So this is my campus Bible. I have two, and this one has my notes in it for today. Firstly, I want to say this is our second graduating class. I couldn't be more proud of who they are, who they're becoming. From the first day I met them in lab and clinical to now, their growth is staggering. But as they go forward, I would like to talk about the 5 Ps. Does anyone, I'm going to talk to the graduates for a second. Does any one of you remember the question I asked you last semester that almost everybody missed, and I would not give credit on it, the 5 Ps? Does anybody remember that, the 5 Ps? Yeah? See, they don't remember. You need to remember this so that you can pass NCLEX, okay? So the 5 Ps in nursing: pain, paresthesia, paralysis, pulselessness, pallor, or paleness. Do y'all remember that now? Now you remember it. Okay. So I had a test question about this. It was a very intricate question. I tend to write it the way you would see it as a nurse. And they just didn't do well. And I said, I refuse to give this question. Well, I have some different P's to tell them today. I would like, as they go forward, for them to have in their practice over the next 20 years, passion. Passion for nursing, passion for patients, passions for doing the right thing all the time. I would like to see that they be present, that they're present with their patients, not thinking of the next 5 people waiting for them. Be present in their homes and as they go forward in school. I would like to see them be prayerful about their profession, prayerful about their actions for their patients, for their peers. I ask that they be patient with the people who are hurting in the bed, who are hungry, who might be tricking you into giving them a snack. Patients who are at the worst point of their life, be patient with them. I would like to ask that you have pride in your practice, that you be prideful about this thing that you've crafted over this time. I would like to ask that you bring peace with you when you go in. Other students and other graduates may go in and they may be stressed, but remember the grounding we gave you on Christ and be peaceful. I would like to ask that they have professionalism, that everyone knows that even though their scrubs are no longer red, that they are University of the Cumberland's students through and through. I would like to ask that finally they pour out themselves into their practice. In Ephesians 1:6, so we praise God for the glorious grace he has poured out on us who belong to his dear son. Poured out. That is not held back. It's not given in small measure. It's given in abundance. Pour out yourself on those you're going to care for every day. Pour out. As I sat there and watched, I couldn't help but write this. Graduation is about a lot of things. There's going to be a lot of honors given. There's going to be a lot of accolades for so many people. But this moment right now, it's about you. This moment right now is about every one of you. It's a day where we think back to the first IV and the first miss. And we think back to the first patient that didn't do well and you left thinking, this patient may not be there tomorrow when I come back. It's about a day where we honor you for getting up at 3:30 in the morning to be at the hospital at 5:30 so that you can see new life. It's about a time when we acknowledge the fact that you studied 36 hours for a 10-question quiz and got a 77 and thought that was the best thing that ever happened to you. You anticipated A's through college because you had had nothing less than a 95. And you came here and recognized, I'm okay with a C. I have heard C equals RN, C equals graduation, C is success. I've heard all of these things out of the mouths of these perfectionists, these wonderful examples of God's grace and wonderful nurses that I'm going to have a pleasure saying are my nurses. I appreciate you all very much. I love you. I pray for you. I believe in you. Remember the 5 Ps. Thank you.
And now we have 2 student speakers. Our first student speaker will be Timothy Bowling, followed by Whitley Hoffner.
What Miss Petrie said about C's, C equals RN, C's do get degrees in college. But let's give a round of applause to those students behind me and the faculty for all their hard work these last 2 years and everything they put together today. So first off, I'd like to say it is an honor to be up here with each of you. This would not be possible without God. Everything has been through him, his guidance, his leadership, prayer, everything that's been accomplished has been solely through him. I'd also like to thank some of my family. My papa and my mama, they have sacrificed a lot throughout my whole childhood, all the way to my adulthood. If it wasn't for them taking me places, encouraging me, to do good in school as a little kid, I wouldn't be able to stand up here before you all today. I'd also like to thank my cousin Crystal and the man who will be pinning me later, Arthur. They're constantly in my head telling me to do your best, try your hardest, give it your whole 100%, and also if you have any questions, to come to them or ask God. I'd also like to thank Tammy and Paul. They've always been in my ear too, telling me, to always do your best, encouraging me, being my support. And without them being a reminder, then I wouldn't be up here as well. And to the rest of my family that I didn't mention, they all have been supportive and encouraged me to do the best that I can do. I'd also like to thank my friends. They've been support. They've let us make a lot of good memories here for these last 2 years. And then lastly, I would like to thank the faculty. They have always been supportive of us, giving us plenty of material, plenty of books, plenty of knowledge. That way we can use it not only for our own interests, but also for our patients. So nursing can be simply described as going in, taking care of a patient. But my definition of nursing relates to the Bible. You're supposed to love your neighbor as yourself. That means you should treat your patients better than what you would want to be treated. That way, they get the best care that they can possibly get when they're in the clinic. A little bit background. Back in 2020, spring, I was at a different school. I heard about the Cumberlands open up a nursing program that spring, but I applied for the fall semester. I got in. So eventually starting in fall of 2021, COVID was rampant. We came to school for 4 weeks in class, doing clinical stuff. And then, COVID breaks out. We're online for the rest of the semester. We went online so quick that it was faster than when they took all the toilet paper off the shelves. So we stayed online for that first semester. Then we went to second semester, where everybody's favorite subject, OB. Everybody wants to go into OB. So after that semester, third semester came around. We had mental health. And let me just tell you all, our mental health needed checked on during that time frame. It was a sight. So after these first, 1.5 years, we get to this last semester and we're straight into clinical. First weekend, this whole last semester has been like a blur. It seems like when we first started, we was, trying to figure out what days we're going, what's the weather like, can we even make it to clinical, and then now we're here. Everything we've done for the last 2 years, all the studying, all the hard work we put in just to get to where we are today, has led to this moment right here. As we go forward, each of my fellow grads, soon to be nurses, we're going to end up on different paths. Each of us has our own unique path. Some paths will be similar, some completely different. As we go forward, we need to remember the lessons that we learned in nursing school. 1, we should treat our patients with the best care that we can provide. We should also make sure that we are there to listen to them, teach them, and be their advocate while they're in our care. Secondly, we should also remember 2 important things for any of you all that is coming to college. And it does consider the nursing school as well. For 1, don't leave your stethoscope in the car for clinical. You'll need it. And secondly, don't send emails to your professors in all caps. They don't like that at all. But I leave you all with this. In Proverbs 3, verses 4 and 5, it says to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Thank you, and God bless you.
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Perfect. Good morning. My name is Whitley. Thank you all for being here today. And I'm here to tell you about how fun and easy nursing school was. Wrong. Nursing school has probably been the hardest thing I have ever experienced, and I know I'm not alone in that statement. However, we have made it. We made it through somewhat a brand new program and a lot of trial and error, but we have come out stronger because of it. I'm confident in saying I believe that all of us will be amazing nurses. My college journey has been anything but easy, but nursing is not meant to be easy. We are executing excellence on purpose, and that is no simple task. Being in a new program is something that I'm proud to say I was a part of, because we are a new generation that can change the face of nursing for years to come. It can be scary to be a part of a brand new program. However, I think we have all embraced this challenge with grace and ease and have used this to our advantage. My nursing journey really started when I was 4 years old, and my mom worked at our local hospital. Janice tells me this is when you could bring your child to work. I don't know how true that is, but this is just what I'm told. Anyway, I would go around and see my patients with my little clipboard and stethoscope. And then about 6 years later, my Mama Ray was diagnosed with lung cancer and placed in hospice care. While she was in hospice, I was there with her daily, helping her get dressed, eat, walk, anything and everything I could do for her. I was there. I was her go-to gal. I soon realized this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. As a nurse, I will advocate for my patients. No matter the situation, I will be there for them, just as I was for my own family. I have personally taken a job at the University of Tennessee's Medical Center as an ICU nurse, where I will be caring for the sickest of the sick. However, I know that I will make a difference, and I'm excited for the challenge. Whether you are in med-surg, peds, psych, OB, or even continued care, you will be that difference for your patients. Nursing means to me that I am someone's person, someone's family. Especially now with COVID, we have learned that healthcare workers do become like your family and are essentially all that they have in that moment. This is why being a nurse is so important to me, because I get to show my love for others throughout my everyday job. This may be cheesy, but I found a quote online because I wanted to make it interesting. Anyway, this is by Don Marino, and it says, "Nurses help people, and in doing so, we receive the unmatched satisfaction of knowing that we have made a difference to patients and their families." Regardless of the challenges that we will face as new graduate nurses, I'm excited to see where the future will take us. Congratulations to the second ever graduating class from the Fort School of Nursing. We did it.
Thank you, Timothy and Whitley. Now we have a couple of student awards that we're going to present, and then we'll get into our pinning ceremony. Ms. Felicia Donahue, who's the laboratory coordinator, will be presenting those awards.
The faculty have selected the recipients of these awards, and believe me, it was not an easy task. We're very pleased to be able to celebrate the achievement of these graduates. The first award we will present today is the Academic Excellence Award. The Academic Excellence Award is awarded to a graduate who has the highest cumulative GPA. The graduate must have not received lower than a B in any nursing class. As you all know, the nursing curriculum is very demanding and hard. The graduate who wins this award truly demonstrates excellence academically. The winner of the Academic Excellence Award for the Spring 2022 graduating class of the Fort School of Nursing Associate Degree Program is Crystal Bowling. The next award is for Clinical Excellence. The Clinical Excellence Award is awarded to a graduate whose clinical care of patients frequently exceeds expectations and who demonstrates leadership in clinical area. Clinical care is the very definition of nursing. This group had several nominations for this specific award. The winners of this award have truly demonstrated nursing excellence. The winners of the Clinical Excellence Award are Madison Hopper and Juliet Montag. The next award is the Leadership Award. The Leadership Award is presented to a graduate who demonstrates professional responsibility and displays an effective leadership style. Leadership is a very important responsibility of professional nurses. It is a pleasure to recognize the leadership potential of this recipient. The winner of the Leadership Award is Garrett Cole Brown. The next award is the Agnes Richmond Bryant Lifetime Learning Award. The Lifetime Learning Award is presented to a graduate who began their journey as an LPN and demonstrates 3 specific characteristics: distinction in academic performance, clinical practice, and leadership potential. It is a pleasure to recognize the accomplishment of the recipient. The winner of the Agnes Richmond Bryant Lifetime Learning Award is Pepper Hunter. We'll now begin with the pinning ceremony itself. Our first student is Brittany Baker. Brittany is being pinned by her husband, Kevin. This is a day that I have waited on for 2 years. I'm thankful that I followed God's plan, though I was hesitant and afraid. He has sustained me, and I owe all the glory to him. I would like to thank my husband for the endless support and the reassurance that I could do for this, for all the hundreds of flashcards he has studied with me. You are my rock. My 3 sons, Eli, Cooper, and Lincoln, every step in this has been to give you all the life you deserve. You are my reason. My mom, who is a nurse herself and inspired me, and my dad for all the times they have entertained 3 wild boys so I could study. I cannot wait to begin my journey in the OB department and make a difference. Thank you, UC, for this opportunity. Reagan Begall. Reagan is being pinned by one of her mentors, Brad Hall. College basketball, COVID-19, and nursing school has proven to be a combination I wouldn't wish on anyone. Had it not been for the support from my mom, dad, brothers, fiance, and grandparents, I might have gone back home to Illinois after my freshman year here. I can't thank them enough for encouraging me to push through the good days as well as the bad, and for being there for all my important milestones. I have now grown to love this place, and it's really been because of the people. I owe a huge thank you to Brad Hall for agreeing to pin me today. His advice and encouragement has always come at the right time. I hope he answers the phone when I call in the future because he has the best resource, mentor, and cheerleader. My basketball coach, Rick Reeves, and his wife, Miss Mona, deserve special mention for supporting me while continuing my basketball career while going through nursing school. I'm so grateful for the influence they have had on my life. Finally, I have to give a huge thank you to Abby Estes for being with me every step of the way, and to her family for being my family away from home. I could not have made it through this journey without them. I have accepted a job at Cape Canaveral Hospital in Florida in their oncology unit. I look forward to serving Christ through nursing and to making a positive impact on as many people as possible. Crystal Bowling. Crystal Bowling. Crystal is being pinned by her husband Arthur and her friend Tammy. Thank you, Lord, for blessing me more than I deserve. Thank you for your favor and call on my life to fulfill my purpose according to your will. I'm here today because of you. I thank you for my past, but most importantly, I thank you for what is to come as I press on toward my goal of becoming a nurse practitioner. Who would have thought in the midst of a pandemic the doors would open and my path would be so clear as you made a way for me to be a full-time college student, work full-time job, and take care of responsibilities as a pastor's wife, all while keeping my sanity in check, so I can stand here today, humbled and thankful for those who share this moment with me. I am thankful for my husband, Arthur, who has been my biggest supporter, inspiration, and #1 fan. You made me laugh when I wanted to cry. When I couldn't take it anymore, you wrote me a song. The little things in life mean so much. You are a blessing from God. I don't know what I would do without you. I'm thankful for Tammy. Having a friend like you is the greatest blessing one can have. Thank you for always being there for me, saving me from my mental breakdowns. You and Paul are God sent, and I'm forever thankful for you both. I'm thankful for my mom and dad. I'm proud of them both as they sacrificed much for me to stand here today as a first-generation college graduate, breaking binding chains on the path to greatness. I'm thankful for Gina. Things happen for a reason, and that is why we crossed paths. She saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. I am forever grateful for the teaching poured into me day after day. I'm thankful for Heather, always praying and letting her light shine bright. I'm thankful for my church family for supporting me and praying for me every step of the journey. I'm thankful for UC Nursing Class of 2022. May the Lord guide you and keep you safe. Timothy Bowling. Timothy is being penned by his mentor and pastor, Arthur Bowling. These past 2 years have had my experiences that I will forever remember. I have made many friends throughout nursing school, and I will cherish those friendships for as long as I live. I would first like to thank God. Without him and his guidance, I would not be up here today. He paved the way for everything that has led up to this moment, and he will always guide me. I would also like to thank my family. They have always had my back and have helped me become the best person that I can be. I would also like to thank my friends for also supporting me as well. God, my family, and my friends have all played a huge role in my life, and I'm glad that I have each of them in my life. Their support and consideration mean the world to me. Next graduate is Garrett Cole Brown. Cole is being penned by his parents, Larry and Missy. First, I would like to thank God for blessing me with the opportunity to pursue my dream of being a nurse. I would like to thank my mom and dad for their never-ending support and always believing in me. My girlfriend Grace for always encouraging me. Mrs. Petrie, Dr. Baker, and Mrs. Scout for pushing me to be the best I could be. I'm thankful for my nursing friends that I have made along this journey, and I'm so blessed to have had this experience. We did it. Bethany Davenport. Bethany is being penned by her son, Jones, who is being assisted by her friend, Jerica. I want to thank God for his guidance, my family and my friends who became family, for pushing me to become a nurse. I decided to initially be a nurse because I've always had a passion for caring for people. Heartbreakingly, last year, my mother was admitted to ICU due to COVID. That's when my motivation changed. This is when I met Terry, who was my mother's nurse. Terry held my mother's hand as she took her last breath. I'm so grateful my mother had a nurse like Terry. I hope I'm half the nurse Terry is today. Secondly, I'd like to thank Jerica and Jessica for always being there through my breakdowns and tears and motivating me to do my best. Finally, I want to thank my mom and my son for being my motivation through these hard times. Thank you, Mom, for raising me to never give up and to be who I want to be no matter the obstacles that are ahead. I want to thank my son, Jones, for showing me unconditional love and for pushing me to be the best version of myself. I'm so thankful God allowed me to become a nurse. Abigail Estes. Abigail is being penned by her parents, David and Stacy. For me, nursing school has been one of the most challenging yet rewarding experiences. My nursing school experience was chaotic as I juggled learning how to be a nurse and playing collegiate basketball. I would not trade my nursing school experience for the world. It taught me a lot about myself and my character. I'm grateful to the nursing program for giving student athletes the opportunity to join this program. I'd also like to thank my coach, Rick Reeves, for being understanding during all the times I had to miss basketball and for working with my schedule so that I could pursue my dream of being a nurse. As with anything worthwhile in life, having a great support system helps to equate success. Thank you, Brad Hall, for always guiding me and giving the best advice. I would like to thank my family for being a positive support system throughout my 4 years of college. I did not know what path God had in store for me here at UC, but I'm grateful He led me to nursing. I owe a special thank you to my mom for encouraging me to pursue the nursing program and for giving me the confidence I needed to step out of my comfort zone. Thank you, Mom, for knowing me better than I know myself. Thank you to my dad for always pushing me to be my best in whatever I do in life and for always being a constant source of motivation. Thank you to my brothers and grandparents for being there every step of the way and encouraging me. Thank you to my fiance, Keaton, for always keeping grounded through school and for being there for me, not only on my good days, but my bad ones too. And thank you, Reagan, for being my partner in crime and conquering nursing school and basketball with me. We have had a lot of unforgettable times together, and I'm thankful to have been on this journey with you and to have you as my lifelong friend. I owe the biggest thank you of all to God for placing me on this stage today, and I will spend the rest of my career giving thanks to Him by passionately caring for others. I have accepted a position at Baptist Health Corbin in the critical care unit. Caitlin Garland. Caitlin is being pinned by her mother, Karen. I'd like to thank my friends and family for their support over the last 2 years. I would also like to thank my amazing instructors and wonderful preceptor, Carolyn, for teaching me everything that I've learned. Most of all, I'm extremely proud of myself for putting in the work and the hours when I didn't need to. I'm so thankful for the opportunities this program has given me. See you soon, 3 North. Chloe Gibbs. Chloe is being pinned by her parents, Tim and Sherry. As I close this chapter in my life, I want to thank all of my family and friends that have supported me through this journey. Most importantly, I want to thank God for His faithfulness. As I reflect back on the last 2 years, I know that He has been working in my life. He has given me lifelong friendships and many answered prayers. Today is one of those answered prayers. Without God, I would not be standing here accepting this achievement. Lastly, I'm excited to announce that I've accepted a job as a psychiatric nurse at Baptist Health Corbin. Kaylee Grimes. Kaylee is being pinned by her fiance, Logan Martin. I want to say these past 2 years have been the worst of my life, but ones I would gladly do over again to meet some of the truest friends I'll ever have. I praise the Lord for guiding me through it and keeping me steady. I want to thank my family for putting up with my craziness and ever-changing moods with the stress I've been under. I plan to continue my education with an end goal of becoming a nurse practitioner. I have accepted a job at Baptist Health on the Progressive Care Unit, and I want to say a special thank you to the nurses I've worked with there. They have been so patient and so kind. I would never have made it to the finish line without them, and am so thankful for the friendships I have built with them. I hope to be half the nurses they are one day. I look forward to helping more people, doing what the Lord has called me to do, and showing His love to others. I want to ask everyone to please pray for my friends and I as we study and hopefully pass our boards. Here's to the countless hours of studying and endless select all that apply questions. We did it. Jessica Hansford. Jessica is being pinned by her husband, Shane. They say it takes a village to raise kids. It takes an even bigger village to raise a grown woman. A big thank you to my friends and family for the support and understanding for the past 2 years. I wanted to quit. Probably weekly, I wanted to quit. But luckily, I have people in my life that wouldn't let me. 2 little eyes and two not so little eyes watching me, seeing how hard I've worked. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about. Friends and family that don't give up on you. So for that, I'm forever grateful. Here is to taking my love of caring for people and turning it into a new career. Jameson Harmon. Jameson is being pinned by his mother, Carla Reno, a nurse with 25 years experience. Obtaining my ADN has been the most challenging endeavor I have faced in my life thus far and maybe ever. Though it was challenging, I come away from it all having newfound knowledge and skills and memories that will stay with me for the rest of my life. Firstly, I would like to thank God for giving me the strength and the sanity to make it through these 2 years, and also for not striking me down for the many times I used his name in vain over the past 2 years. Secondly, I want to thank my fiancé for keeping me encouraged, sticking by my side, and especially for being patient with me. When I wasn't catching thieves at Walmart, I was busy in class and at clinical. She stuck with me through it all. Lastly, I would like to thank my mom. She was my inspiration for wanting to become a nurse. Her experience while in nursing school is what motivated me to stick with it. I always told myself, if Mom can get through school taking care of 2 kids, working full-time, and paying the bills, then I can get through school while working full-time and paying the bills with no kids. Thank you, Mom, for all the phone calls and always supporting me no matter where life takes me. Olivia Harris. Olivia is being pinned by her father, Bryant. I would like to thank my family and friends who have encouraged me and cheered me on throughout this journey, and for still loving me even when I was stressed out and worried about school. I truly do not know where I'd be today without them. I thank God for leading me to this moment and for the classmates that have become friends and friends that have become family. A person once said, when you're a nurse, you know that every day you will touch a life or a life will touch yours, and that is so true. Nursing is so much more than needles, bandages, and antibiotics. It's skipping your lunch break to hold the hand of a dying patient because her family never bothered to show up. It's knowing when to make a joke and start a conversation and knowing when to be silent. It's advocating for your patients when they feel like their voice isn't being heard. We work until our backs hurt and our feet ache, and we do it all with pride and a smile every single day because we love what we do. I'm so excited to start my journey as an ER nurse at Advent Health. Thank you all so much. Taylor Harris. Taylor is being pinned by her mother, Michelle. The past 2 years have been a whirlwind of emotions from highs to lows. It has been the hardest, but also the most rewarding years of my life that I wouldn't trade for anything in the world. It has brought me the best group of friends that anyone could have. I want to first thank God for his grace and guidance, my family for all the love and support, especially my mom for all her love and support, not only through this journey, but my whole life. My boyfriend, Ricky, for supporting me, pushing me to be the best I can be, and being the shoulder to cry on nightly due to my mental breakdowns and nightly cries. Finally, our teachers for their listening ears and the flood of prayers they prayed, and also the tears that they shed right along with us. My great Aunt Sissy is the reason I wanted to become a nurse. Hearing her stories of the lives she touched made the decision to follow in her footsteps an easy one. Unfortunately, she will not be able to see me graduate in person due to passing from COVID last January. Since she's watching from her heavenly home, I'm honored to be pinned by one of her nursing pins. I'm thankful and blessed to have accepted a job in the ICU at St. Joseph, London. Haley Henderson. Haley is being pinned by her sister Alexis. Being a nurse to me means not only taking the absolute best care of my patients, but also being kind, compassionate, and treating everyone like family. Life has really changed over the last 2 years. There's been lots of tough days, but just as many good. I always felt the Lord had a calling for my life, and I'm glad he chose me to be a nurse. I thank him every day for getting me through the past 2 years. I'd like to say thank you to my family, my friends, my boyfriend, and my girls that stuck it out with me and gave me constant encouragement. Thank you for loving me unconditionally. I'd also like to say thank you to my papa, Ron. He was my constant motivation. He was the reason I decided to be a nurse, and he never stopped encouraging me or reminding me of how proud he was of me. I wish he could have been here today. I have accepted a job on PCU with my favorite girls at Baptist Health Corbin. Congratulations, class of 2022. I'm so proud of us. Savannah Hill. Savannah is being pinned by her mother, Margaret. Today, I will be pinned by the woman who gave me life, Margaret Hill. I want to thank my mom and dad for supporting and helping me find my way. I honestly don't know how I would have managed without my husband working overtime so I could accomplish an 8th grade girl's dream. I've gained the best of friends, and I'm so thankful for all the motivation we have given each other throughout this journey. I chose nursing because I want to be the smiling face that patients see. I want to genuinely help people overcome whatever health crisis they are going through today and be a part of the challenge in healthcare, the change in healthcare. We all take an oath to help others. However, as the years go on, we can become jaded and hard at heart. I want to be the difference, the outlier, and the accountability. Maya Angelou said, as a nurse, we have the opportunity to heal the mind, soul, heart, and body of our patients, their families, and ourselves. They may forget your name, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Here's to new beginnings and a calling I can be proud of.
And next we have Whitley Hoffner. Miss Whitley is being pinned by her mother Janice and her grandmother Beulah and fiance Hunter. I am so beyond thankful to see all of my friends and family here today. Watch me as I accomplish this huge milestone in my life. First of all, I would like to thank my parents, Janice and Derek, for loving me and supporting me through the hardest years of my life. I would especially like to thank my dad, Derek, for stepping into the role as a father and pushing me to do my best in everything I have set my mind to. You and Mom are the one and the biggest reasons I have made it this far. I am grateful to my Mama Beulah for being my rock and for being such a positive influence in my life. I do not know what I would do without you. I also am very thankful for my Uncle Billy and Aunt Monica for showing me so much love and being two of the biggest supporters in my life, and for also never letting me leave without having a belly full. Next, I owe a great deal of gratitude to the three best friends, Aubrey, Rachel, and Courtney, for being there to talk me down and to motivate me in every situation. Lastly, I would like to say a special thank you to my fiance, Hunter, for being my shoulder to cry on and for him always supporting me no matter what the circumstance. No matter what I needed for when I needed it, you were there for me, and I'm so thankful for that. I sure do love you all. Next we have Miss Madison Hopper. Madison is being pinned by her fiance, Jackson Moron. I never truly understood people when they talked about how hard nursing school was. Of course, I expected it to be challenging, but this has been one of the most difficult seasons of my life. However, the overwhelming passion for caring for others remains lit inside of me. It would not have been possible without the support of my family, friends, fiance, and of course, Jesus Christ. This journey has brought me some of the best and supportive and lifelong friends. Thank you for all, from the bottom of my heart, for unconditional mercy and having shown me over the past 2 years. Today, I can finally say, my best friends, I've made it. I am beyond thankful to get to continue to grow with them as nurses on the PCU at Baptist Health. Next, we have Hannah Howard. Hannah is being pinned by her mother, Tanya Howard. As I look back on the past 2 years, I see how God has faithfully carried me through possibly the 2 hardest years of my life. I am so grateful for the opportunity to work in a career that serves others every single day. I want to thank my mom and dad for always believing in me and pushing me to work hard for what I want. Without their support, I would not be where I am today. I also would want to thank all of my friends for being there for me through all of the meltdowns, stressful study sessions, and post-exam ice cream runs. I am so grateful for what nursing school has taught me. I have learned the value of hard work, determination, friendships, and much more. I am grateful that nursing is a field which I can go out and be the hands and feet of Jesus every single day. Next, we have Lauren Hubbs. Lauren is being pinned by her father, Shane. Firstly, thank you to my parents who demonstrated to me at an early age what dedication and a strong work ethic can bring. Thank you for the unconditional support in whatever dream I decided to chase. Secondly, thank you to my fellow students. Between the gossip and drama, it's clear we learned a few things. Who would have dreamed the long study sessions paid off? Finally, I would like to thank myself for being resilient and stubborn because it has led me here today. So remember, the highest form of appreciation is not the words, but to live by them. Pepper Hunter. Pepper is being pinned by her brother, Roy Jernigan. First and foremost, I want to thank God for his amazing grace and unconditional love. God's timing never fails, and we are at this time and place because of his will, not ours. There are so many people that have helped me to get to this point, and I know that I will never be able to express my gratitude enough toward them all. I want to let the following people know how much I appreciate them and how much they are loved. Jeffrey, Lance, Roy, Kay, Benji, and my coworkers. I would also like to thank Laura Creekmore, Joy Petrie, and Terry Fort for giving me this opportunity to continue my education at the University of the Cumberlands. I became a nurse because I wanted to do something in my career that is challenging, interesting, and makes a difference in people's lives daily. In the nursing profession, you deal with many aspects of patient care, and I enjoy the variety and the routine. I will continue to work at the Williamsburg Health and Rehab Center as an RN. I have worked as an LPN there for the past 5 years. Joni Madden. Joni is being pinned by her husband, Stephen. First and foremost, I would like to thank the Lord for giving me over the course of this journey. Without him, I could not have made it where I am today. I feel blessed to know the Lord's promises, his love and faithfulness that he has shown me. I would like to thank all my nursing instructors here at the Cumberlands. They have been wonderful. I would also like to thank my husband, Stephen, my daughters, Kristen, Erica, and Chloe for being the most loving, encouraging, and supportive family I could have ever asked for. They have accompanied me through stressful times along my journey of being a nurse. Nursing to me means caring, listening, and showing compassion for others in their most vulnerable times, which is why I chose nursing. I have accepted a job at the Advent Health Manchester, where I'm excited to begin my nursing career. Miss Carly Macon. Carly is being pinned by her parents, Glenn Macon and Anita. I am Jeffron. Thank you. I am thankful for my experience at the University of the Cumberlands and the opportunities given here. I couldn't have done it without the love and support of my family, friends, boyfriend, and my cat, Eve. I hope to continue to make them proud. I am moving forward with my journey at Corbin Baptist Health in the ER, where I hope to be a light in people's lives and give them care and kindness when they need it the most. Next, we have Julia Montag. I'm sorry. Julia is being pinned by her parents, Karen and Dan. Thank you to my family and friends who have supported me throughout my nursing school journey. I am so thankful for the constant love and support that I know will always be there for me. I chose nursing because I wanted to leave a lasting impact on patients and help them see through their toughest times. Through my 2 years in the program, nursing has come to mean so much in my life, and it is a way for me to serve the people around me. The pandemic has affected so many lives during my time in nursing school and has given me the opportunity to be with these patients when their families were not able to. In the midst of all the uncertainty and stress, I am grateful for my friends that have gotten me through one of the most challenging programs I will take. The thing I am most excited for in this profession is that I will be a lifelong learner and an advocate for my patients. Daniel Novak. Daniel is being pinned by his parents, Dan and Sherry. Nursing school has been a wild ride that has taught me a new appreciation for healthcare and the people in it. You come in never knowing what to expect, whether it's crazy grannies climbing out of the bed, to coding a patient at 2 a.m., to someone's family thanking you for taking care of their parents. I wouldn't trade this new lifestyle for anything. I would like to thank my parents for being here with me through the whole process and making it possible for me to be where I am today. Without them, I would not have made it. I would like to thank my brother for always being there for my mental support in my times of need. I would like to thank Mrs. Petrie for talking me into applying into the program and helping me find my calling. To my classmates, I hope that you all will find joy in your work and build a successful future. Thank you. Bradley Powell. Bradley is being pinned by her father, Andrew. I always told myself growing up that I would never be a nurse, yet here I stand. These past 2 years have been the most challenging years of my life. Throughout all of these challenges, I have grown not only as a nurse, but also as a person. My dad has always said that he believes taking care of others is what I was brought into this world to do, and I also believe that. I wouldn't be standing here today without the support of my family, friends, everyone in the admissions and marketing offices, and Jesus Christ. Thank you all for the unconditional amount of support and love you have shown me in these last 2 years. I can't wait to continue my journey as a nurse in the PCU at Baptist Health alongside some of my best friends. Emily Pruitt. Emily is being pinned by her parents, Jason and Crystal. The past 2 years have been the most challenging and fulfilling years of my life. When I first began nursing school, I had no idea that it would make me into this person that I am today. I would first like to thank the Lord for his mercy, grace, his faithfulness, and his many blessings. I would not be here where I am today if it were not for his abundant love and guidance. I would also like to thank my parents and my family for supporting me and being my comfort during the many times when school became stressful. Nursing school has brought me lifelong friendships with some of the best people, confidence that I never knew that I had, and a career that will bless me every day for the rest of my life. Lastly, I would like to thank my mom and my great aunt, which are the two people who showed me what nursing is and what it would be like to help other people daily. I would not have chosen to be a nurse if it was not for either of them. I cannot wait to see what the future holds as I continue to further my education in nursing and provide even more in-depth care to the people of our community. Leslie Roberts. Leslie is being pinned by her father, Quint. I've always been a daddy's girl, so I knew from day one I wanted him to pin me. To my father, I want to thank you for the endless prayers, love, and support throughout this long and difficult journey. Without you all, I would not have been able to succeed. To my friends I have made, thank you all for the emotional support and guidance I have received throughout these 2 years. To the nursing staff, thank you all for having such a great program and caring for each and every one of us. Most of all, I want to thank God because only He could get me through this. He has shown me the path I need to follow, which led me to accepting a job in the ICU. She picked her head up and the angels cried, "You are going to save lives." Blaze Snowbird. Blaze is being pinned by his dad, Eric Snowbird. It has been a long 5 years here at the Cumberlands. When I was going into my senior year, I decided to apply for the new nursing program that was being offered. I am so grateful that I went out of my comfort zone and applied. I would be lying if I said the last 2 years were easy or went by quickly. I had to apply myself more than ever I had before, but it was so worth it because now I will be able to dedicate a large part of my life to helping others. I am so grateful for all the amazing people I have met through nursing school, both classmates and professors, that I can now call my friends. I want to thank my fiancée, Christy, for supporting me and being by my side throughout the whole process. I also want to thank my mom and dad for all that they have done for me throughout not just these last few years in college, but my whole life. Without them, I would not be half the person of a nurse I am today. Morgan Stanley. Morgan is being pinned by her parents, Jada and Chris. Today, my mom, Jada, and my dad, Chris, will be pinning me. I would like to thank my parents first for always being there for me and making me the person I am today. They have not only helped me in nursing school, but in life, from taking me to church every Sunday and always praying for me to always supporting me in whatever sport I played growing up. My parents taught me discipline and how to work hard for what you want. God truly blessed me with the most hardworking, supportive, and loving parents, and I love them very much. I'd also like to thank my sister for being a role model for me growing up and really being the reason I even considered coming to the Cumberlands. She is the best big sister I could ask for, and I truly appreciate everything she's done for me. To all my aunts and uncles, I wanted to also say thank you for all the calls, text messages I've gotten from you. You all have been so supportive, and I can't thank you enough for that. To my Mama Joyce and Papa Roger, thank you for being the best grandparents I could ask for and loving me unconditionally and supporting me. Even though they are in heaven right now, I want to thank my Mama Jean and Papa Charles. They didn't get to see me graduate and become a nurse, but I know they would have cheered me on the whole way. I want to thank all my professors, clinical instructors, and my preceptor for being with me with absolutely everything I needed and always praying for me. Most of all, I want to thank God for what He's done for me, from getting into the nursing school to where I'm standing today. He has given me confidence through Him that His will for my life is greater than my own, and He has taught me to lean on Him for everything and every decision I have made and will make in my life, because it's all part of His perfect design. Isaiah 40:31 says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." Being a nurse has been a dream of mine for many years now, and I believe that verse speaks to me, to my nursing journey. Being a nurse is about more than wearing scrubs. It is about having the courage to help others and to treat others like your family. It is putting your patient's needs before any of your own and being an advocate for someone that has no one else to turn to. But that's what God has called us to do. Nursing school was tough, but so rewarding. Thank you to everyone once again. I have decided to accept a job at Baptist Health Hospital in Corbin for women's health and nursery. Cheryl Ann Strickland. Cheryl is being pinned by her husband and best friend Michael and her son Marcus Miller and son Gunnar Miller. First, I would like to thank God for His glory and never-ending work on me. Without His grace and guidance, I would not have made it this far in both life and school. First, I want to thank my husband for standing by my side and pushing me when I wanted to give up. Without his love and support, this would not be possible. To my children who sacrificed so much to see me through, thank you. To my sisters, Sharon, Linda, and Stephanie, who without your pep talk, support, and guidance along the way, I don't know where I would have turned. To my dad, thank you first for choosing me as your daughter, and next for always believing in me, standing by me, and never giving up on me. To my mother, the strongest woman I know, without you, I would not be the woman I am today. You taught me to stand on my own 2 feet, to love with my whole heart, to never give up, and to work hard. Because of that, I have success. I will never be able to tell each of you how important you are to me and how thankful I am to have you all by my side. My heart is as big as it gets, and my passion for people grows every day. I want to live my life serving others with compassion, empathy, and respect. I want to be the person that makes others feel safe, comfortable, and cared for. This is why I chose to be a nurse. Cassidy Wyatt. Cassidy is being pinned by her parents, Teresa and Tony. Nursing school has been a challenge and caused many sleepless nights. I had no idea what true stress was until I started this program. Luckily, I have a great support system. My parents and friends have truly saved me from going insane. Without their comfort, support, and encouragement, I would not have been able to succeed. I am excited to start the beginning of the rest of my life doing something I enjoy. Megan Wyatt. Megan is being pinned by her mother, Carolyn. Today, my mother is pinning me, and this is the day she has been waiting for a long time. I want to thank my mom, dad, sisters, and mother-in-law for always encouraging me to continue and never giving up on me. Without the love and support you've given me over the years, I wouldn't be the person I am today. You always helped any way you could, and I will forever be grateful for that. To my daughter, thank you for giving me the drive and motivation to return to college. Without you, this dream I have wanted to achieve wouldn't have become possible. To my husband, I want you to know that I appreciate and love each sacrifice you have made and for always supporting me and my dreams. You've always made sure everything was taken care of so I could focus on school. I want to thank the staff for giving me the resources I need to succeed and for always being available. A special thanks to Debbie, who has been my midnight lifeline and has guided me since the beginning.
Okay, before we go into our professional nursing pledge, let's give all these graduates another big hand. And then at this time, I'd like to ask Cheryl Parker to come back forward to lead us in the nursing pledge. If there are any nurses in the crowd, if you would like to join in with that, we would like for you to do so. And we're going to light y'all's candles before you say your pledge.
At this time, we ask that all the nurses stand as we cite the professional nursing pledge. With full knowledge of the responsibilities I am undertaking, I pledge to care for my patients with all of the knowledge, skills, and understanding that I possess, without regard to race, color, creed, politics, or social status. I will spare no effort to conserve meaningful life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will refrain from any action which might be harmful to the quality of life or health of those I care for. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of patients under my care and hold in professional confidence all the personal information entrusted to me. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level and give my support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. With full awareness of my qualifications and limitations, I will do my utmost to maximize the potential of the nursing profession and to uphold and advance its standards.
This concludes our program. Have a great year.